right, here we go. Millyz, welcome back to Vlad TV. It's our first time actually doing it in person, for real. Congratulations on all your success, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, but I just want to mention right now in the news, the Shannon Sharpe situation. How crazy is that?
I didn't really see it like that. He had some accusations or something.
Right, this girl who he said that she claimed that he choked her is suing him for $50 million.
Damn.
50 million, and then she released some like
choked her like how though? Cause like it's different. Like some girls like to get choked,
right?
But like in a sexual way. But then there's choking in a violent way. So it's two different things.
Right. We're not exactly sure yet. I guess he offered to pay her $10 million. She turned it down. And Tony Buzbee is actually the lawyer that's representing her. That's the same one that filed all the Diddy charges and the Jay-Z charges.
Oh, then it's false. Tony Buzbee's a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see Tony Buzbee. We're going to put the beats on Tony Buzbee.
Well, you know what's interesting?
Fuck Tony Buzbee. He filed a lawsuit against Hov, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is I actually went through some of your lyrics for Swim. And you got a line that says, if I grip you by your throat, would you like that? My heart been broke, so on my chest I got a nice peck. You ever worry about getting sued for lyrics like this?
Sued for the lyrics?
Well, you know, maybe the person you're talking about, you know, might file a lawsuit.
Like, girls will take your hand and put it on their throat. Like, they like that.
All right, well, I got to be honest with you. There's a reason why I reached out to you for this interview.
Okay.
The person next to me is not actually a security. He's a process server.
He's
Eric,
a what?
Process server. Eric, is there something you need to give?
Yeah. You've been served.
What type of joke you got going on, Vlad? I want 50 million or else, Tony Buzbee. Listen, that was fucking funny, man. I knew it though. I'm like, yo, something's up with this dude, bro. You seen it? I said before the interview, real quiet, huh? Shit.
I'm sorry, man. I had to do it.
Tony Buzbee got me fucked up. That'll never happen, man. We treat women with utmost respect at all times. I'm big on that. I'm protective of women for real.
I feel you, man. I'm just
but all jokes aside, like if I'm out, even if I'm out with the girl, if I see a couple walking down the street and I see a guy on the inside of the sidewalk and the girl on the outside, especially if he's not pimping, like, bro, you being a horrible human at that point. You know what I mean? You gotta protect women, man, at all costs. Women should always feel safe and comfortable around you.
Yeah, man, I agree. But being celebrities, like, we have to worry about the shakedowns.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, a lot to talk about today, but you got a new project out, Blanco 7.
I do.
Great job on this one, man. I feel like you stepped it up.
You listen to it?
Yeah, I've been listening to it all day.
Okay.
By My Lonely with Jadakiss.
Yeah, tough.
Tough
as shit.
And you know, like, I feel like, you know, you were singing on this chorus, but I feel like you don't really sing enough.
Like, people say that, but I got songs with millions where I sing. I think what happens is I rap so good that it outweighs that. I rap on platforms, like all the radio platforms. I got the most consistent run probably in rapper history of that, prior to, like, you know, DVD era and shit. But if you want to talk about Flex, Sway, Static Selector, name them, LA Leakers, Fire in the Booth, all of that shit, I consistently do those over and over and over. And I consistently go viral. Cosmic Kev, whatever's the most respected platforms in hip hop, bars on 9-5. I don't mean to say all these platforms on your platform, but let's big them up.
We support all these platforms. But, it's not like that.
I got the most consistent run, like, in rapper history, for real.
Yeah, no, I was listening to some of your other interviews where you talking about how you got into the Double XL. Well, no, the BET Cypher.
Yeah.
The BET Cypher, how you actually, for 3 years,
yep,
you would just show up uninvited.
Yeah.
Right? You're not on their radar at all.
Well, I knew the cameraman, so it's like the same.
The cameraman or the director?
I knew the cameraman.
Oh, I thought you said Robinson.
Chris Robinson's son.
Oh,
was the cameraman.
Okay, then you're talking about Chris
Robinson wasn't even directing.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Yeah, I know
wasn't
Chris
even that
Robinson,
high-
that's why, yeah.
I wasn't even that high up in the plug
Right.
situation.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like me knowing bro right here. What's your name?
Leo.
It's like me knowing Leo, and I sit in on fucking Vlad interviews for 2-3 years until you like, I'm gonna interview him.
Yeah, man, listen, as someone that moved to New York in 2002 with a backpack full of CDs and a
Yeah.
dream, you know, as a white kid trying to get into hip hop, I really felt that struggle, you know, how you moved from Massachusetts to the Bronx and just sat there from the very bottom trying to get on, showing up to something that you're not invited to and waiting hours and hours to just be told,
Yeah.
come back next year.
And it
to
was three.
finally
It was
actually
3
do
days. It was 3 days per year.
3 days per year.
Yeah. So they shot for 3 days. So I sit all 3 days.
Right. I mean, the fact that you got to just sit back and look at it and say, for those 3 days, you were making zero money.
Yeah.
Whatever other plans you had to be put aside while you made nothing for those 3 days and walking away with nothing year after year until finally it actually worked.
Somebody didn't show up.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't show up, and then I had to rap for the Jesse Collins and Yomi. Shout out to Yomi and this other lady. I always forget her name, but I had to rap for them in front of the whole cafeteria. Russ was there. Don Q was in that cypher. All the battle rappers had already been casted, so a lot of high-level rappers were in the building, and yeah, I had to rap, you know, and I really rapped my way on. Like, I didn't have PR, marketing, I didn't have none of that. Just myself and me and a cameraman. So that's how, and I opened up the BET cypher.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Charlamagne shouted you out. Envy shouted you out.
facts.
Yeah, man, congrats. Congrats. I love to see.
And that's a long time ago. That happened before my rap career even started, for real.
Well, but that kind of
Like
started
my
off
financial rap career.
Kind of started
yeah.
off your rap career. in a way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.